Now, our first award today is for bravery. Have you ever wondered how you'd react in a real emergency? Would you be most concerned with saving other people or with saving yourself? Michael O'Leary is a 67-year-old grandfather, and he found himself in a situation where he had to make that choice. Now, Michael is a huge football fan, and when our next guest heard of Michael's story, he insisted he wanted to meet him, and believe me, I wasn't going to argue with him. So please welcome the British footballer who has since become a Hollywood star, Mr. Vinnie Jones.
Thank you. I think first and foremost, we should say that these awards are not won, but they're earned. And this guy, Michael O'Leary, I know he's a Fulham supporter, a very big Fulham supporter. I don't know how brave he would have been if he'd have played against me on the pitch, but that's another ceremony. But I think we should show the people what he actually done. Go.
4 o'clock on the M4 in March last year. Gordon Richmond was on his way home to Swindon. At the same time, cab driver Michael O'Leary was heading for Heathrow to pick up his next fare. Suddenly, 43-year-old Gordon began to feel unwell.
I know that I had chest pains. The last thing that I remember was actually collapsing, and that's it. I don't remember anything after that.
Gordon suffered a massive heart attack on the hard shoulder, but his car was still in gear. Unknowingly, he pulled out into the traffic in front of Michael O'Leary's cab.
I was astonished because the driver was actually collapsed back in the seat. He definitely wasn't in control. The car was running away on its own. I decided the only thing to do was to chance my arm and try and grab it.
Leaving his cab, Michael ran out onto the motorway. Dodging cars speeding past him at over 70 miles an hour, Michael threw himself at the runaway car.
As the car approached me coming down the middle lane, I turned and ran with it to try and match its speed, whipped the door open with my left hand and jumped in on my knees. It's pretty frightening when there's vehicles flying backwards and forwards and somebody's only got to make one mistake and you're gone.
Michael's brave action undoubtedly averted a pile-up on the M4. He saved Gordon's life. Minutes later, the paramedics arrived.
Well, for someone to stop on the M4 and then start running against the flow of traffic on a busy afternoon, and to stop a car that was going along by itself is fairly miraculous. It takes a very special kind of person to do that.
Well, I suppose it had to be somebody's son, somebody's husband, somebody's father, somebody's brother. As it turned out, it was all four.
Here he is, Michael O'Leary!
I had all sorts of ideas of things to say. Unfortunately, I ran out of courage. So all I can really say is thank you very much.
There is only one man who could present this award to Michael, the man whose life Michael saved. Please welcome Gordon Richmond.
I'd like to thank him for giving everybody else the opportunity to do what they did in order to save my life. And mostly I'd like to thank him for my family, who would not be in the enviable position that they are now, and that my children still have a father, and my wife still has a husband. Thanks very much, Mike.